Yeah, but it's ball is still 99. Telling you that, yeah, I've had some videos removed because a source was very angry with the fact that I made a cheap budget movie. It wasn't even that much long of a movie. It wasn't even that much long of anything, which is really highly impossible to take somebody's crap off. I'm not going to name the source because the source is pretty stupid on that fact. And I don't understand if you really care so much about your viewers, they don't even like you, they don't want even to do anything with you, but you have them as subscriptions or subscribers or whatever you have. And he does a lot of hand gestures, and he does this when he does this. Post a comment right down here. I do that too, but I don't go like this. I don't do that. I mean, but hey, hey, you're gonna sit there and up and roar about it. I really don't care to honestly tell you because it's just a cheap movie. It was just some laughs. I think it was some laughs on it. My buddy thinks it's laughs, but all in all, it's good fun. I was trying to tell you with the viewers, I'm trying to tell you that if you're willing to make a funny video, don't sit there in the movie because that's just plain lame. But if you, for instance, have a somebody that's showing their man tits or man boobs, it goes through the roof. I understand that. But hey, with whatever his thing is doing or whatever you are doing, you don't like the video, you like the video, whatever. And I heard from later on that Facebook is still getting sued. They're getting sued still because there are hackers out there that are trying to destroy people's profiles. Now, I don't understand if you really don't care about Facebook. Honestly, I don't care because that already ate my system, like I've already said in my past videos. But yet again, I really don't care. They just need to shut the whole website down because if it's creating more problems, creating more hectic problems with people's computers. See, what the point is on this matter of fact is that if you're gonna get a laptop, make sure you get it with a, for instance, let's say if Windows comes with a Windows the Formant or whatever, which tells you to scan your things to successfully do your things. If you get a Mac, whatever, I think it's got programs you can do that. I think Macs are more stronger than Windows desktops because they're more expensive. Maybe not. I don't think so because they are highly more expensive than the Mac computer than the Windows computers. I mean that's plainly wrong. But because there's more programs they've got for um, the Apple computers because they've got Photoshop, Cork Express. That's just business shit that you really need. But with Windows computers, there's more putting around you can do, like Paint even more. I mean, there's Paint on Mac computers. I mean, the only reason I know all about Mac computers is because in graphic arts I was doing a lot of Photoshop and which Photoshop's actually a pain in the ass thing to do. If you want to crop something, you can't crop it. But they've changed some things on the new Windows 7 that they changed. Is they've changed the paint, which is kind of different, but I'm getting used to it. I just know what I'm doing with it now because before when I had my computer, I didn't want to deal with the paint because I like the old school Windows 98 paint or Windows 95 paint or the Windows XP paint. It was the same format in sort of speak, but the new Windows 7 they changed, like with the slideshow and I like the Windows XP one better because that helps out. And I don't think they had one for Windows 98. I don't think they had one for Windows 95. I had a Windows 95 computer. Of course, when I was really young, I had Windows 95 because my dad actually had junk computers, but
Well, you had a Windows 95 in high school.
I had Windows 95 in high school because what are the odds? I was the one that stuck with Windows 95. But the best part about it is my brothers had a built-in. I don't know if they had this. I don't think they did. They had, those floppy disks. I think I'm the one that had the floppy disks. You just pop in the floppy disk, and then because it attaches from the back of your computer, so it does that. It wasn't a Dell, and it wasn't. No, it was not. It was something. Some weird name that was like Q something, but it was terrible because it was one of those rundown piece of craps. And then I got a desktop for my dad and he had Windows 95 in there, and I had to install Windows 98, but because my internet didn't work at the time, it was slow as crap. It wouldn't work anyway. So I had to install Windows XP, which Windows XP is the 2001 version,
Yeah.
I think it was. Well, they made a Millennium one because the computers, because they're afraid in 2000s that the computers would crash on people. Now, honestly, that wouldn't have happened in the first place because we were all panicked. Anything we hear about these days, we panic and we complain and we
So this
sit on our
guy said
ass.
the world's gonna end.
Like the world's ending. It's
Yeah,
not
he's
we're
been
gonna.
saying something about December.
And the zombie attack. Let me tell you about zombie
That
attack.
is the stupidest, fucking
Zombies.
dumbest
Yes,
thing.
I'm a big fan of zombies. Don't get me wrong, I like zombies. But there's
Well-
no way you can take a sample of a little thing, you can't spread it around. If people really want to think and stop and think there, the only way you can do that is...
That's Hollywood.
Yeah. Like
That thing happened.
Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead, by George Ramirez,
Yeah,
whatever.
that stuff is just for fun, you know, watch on TV.
Exactly.
If it's gonna happen in real life, it's bullshit.
Yeah, if you're regular...
If people believe that, they must have schizophrenia. They say I'm crazy. No,
no,
I don't see that.
when you
shit
walk,
happening.
when you think there's zombies coming out of the thing,
Stop watching the movies. You don't think it's real.
You know, it's the same thing. You know, people obviously assumed because of Psycho and Psycho movies. You know, they think that someone's gonna come out there and kill you. You know, or like Jason movies. They're gonna think, oh my God, it's the guy with the hat.
Anybody
and the
in,
mask.
in ICP says if you're that psycho, don't listen to our shit, then they blame it on ICP.
That's right. Yeah. Well, most of these music.
Now you're
people
gonna blame
say-
it on zombie movies, but the zombies.
What I understand is if people get upset. You know why they created the Walking Dead show? Because at the time they were trying to create a thing because the zombie attack. That's why they created the show, to show you that this could really happen, but it really could never happen.
Bullshit.
But if you're going to go with a Resident Evil perspective on this, which is the government thing that they're using called the Umbrella Corporation. That was the whole entire fun factor on that. But now they've gotten to the point where
It's real.
they've gotten to the point in the game system where it's not really the Umbrella. They're hiding it, but they're not really. But anyway, with the video game on that, and then they made the movies, and you know,
And so
honestly,
on.
it's to the point with that is with the movies. The movies are completely different from the game. But I mean, what I'm saying is this: is if people don't like things. If you don't want to watch the movies, watch the shows. If you don't want to watch the videos, don't watch them. And by the
You
way,
like them so much you think they're real.
that's right.
Bullshit.
People like with one topic, like let's go with anime, right? People like anime. Some people do, some people don't. Japanese people, whatever. You know, Japanese people don't. Some American people don't. Some American people do like the show, whatever it is. I mean, yeah, I do still like some of it. I mean, I still have a fan of that stuff, but I'm not as heavily as I used to be. But I was never really a heavy fan. Yeah, granted, I have some things on my walls that I do like with anime, but it's all different types of anime that people don't really care about, and different, and it's more adultish. Well, I wouldn't say definitely it's actually adult. Well, no, it's adultish, but I mean, like with stuff that I've seen from somebody else. I'm not going to name the names, but I mean, they're just too highly with it. I mean, that's just fairly impossible. If you're going to sit there and you care about anime so
Spend your
much,
whole world paycheck on
why
it.
don't you just jump into an anime realm and stay in the anime world? Which you need drawers to do that. You need people to do it. I mean, all it takes for drawing with that stuff is just clip by clip by clip. I mean, that's all it is. And then they just draw it and then they paint. And then they probably go to, nowadays they probably use Cork Express or something like that, probably to make it. And they use a slideshow to make the mouse move. And then how Hollywood does it, you know.
No, it's all
I
Hollywood.
mean, and it's all about how they do it in times. And yeah, I've seen the one show took over 2,000 or 5,000 pages to do. You know why? Because they want this part in it or they don't want the part. It's all about editing. So what they did is they remade the show and they put what they wanted to put parts of the other parts that they do want to put for the other show, which is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, which is another same show, but they've done it on a different basis. They're trying to make it look like the mangas, which People can say mangas or mangas. I don't care. I say mangas because it sounds appropriate to say. The mangas were more in tune with the Brotherhood before Brotherhood even came out. Which, anyway, with that fact is that some of the stuff today in this world, in this pop culture, people like things and then they fade out of them, or people like one thing and they just want to stay with it. Or some people don't like it, some people do. I really don't care. But this is what I'm saying is that if you don't like the videos, don't watch them. You like them. I've already said sometimes again, and you can not download. I'm saying you can. Most people lately have been disliking my videos. I really don't care because it's meant for a good place to go to. I really don't care about the dislikes. You know, you can hate it or not. Well, of course,
if you don't like a show, like if you don't like anime videos, if you don't like anime, don't watch it. You don't have to pick dislike.
And,
why bother watching if you don't like it?
Exactly. And if you and the other reason why is because sometimes I
watch some videos I don't like, but I'm not rude enough to pick dislike.
Right.
I just don't watch it again.
That's right. I mean, I do watch some of the silly animes, but I mean, not all the way anymore. I mean, I've cut down a lot from watching a lot in 2006. I mean, I was really upset. I'm not obsessed. I was really tuned into one show because when it was on in 2006 or whatever, when it was 2004 or 5, I think it was 5. I was living in Bristol Commons. I flipped it on demand, which is a Comcast thing, and they had this thing called Alpha and they only had it one time, and my mind got stuck on that because I liked it so much that I didn't know if it was actually really here in America. I didn't know I know it's in America because they anglicized it, they dubbed it, but I didn't know if they actually had it in stores. I didn't know. So one day I went to Best Buy, I went to look around, and there it was, you know. And another topic, I watched this video last night with my buddy. I watched this video about this shoes. It's in a Concord, New Hampshire. Nobody really cares about the video. They just think it's really stupid. But it's all about the kid doesn't have any money, and he's very poor, and he wants to buy his mother some shoes so she can see heaven, and she wants to meet God. So, but the story and the moral of the fact of that is that he wants to buy her something to make her feel good, so she can meet the Lord and she can meet Him fully, and she wants to meet Him with something to wear. And he's not thinking of anybody else. He's thinking about, he's thinking about himself. He's not thinking about himself. He's thinking about his mom, somebody else, his mother, someone that he really loves. But a lot of these people today only care about one thing. It's not just about buying. They care about buying stuff for themselves. I mean, I don't know about everybody else in the world today, but I mean, if you
care about people giving them something,
if you really care about somebody giving you something, maybe as younger I was a little greedy because I was at the point where I was at, I was a little greedy.
You're a kid, you know.
Little kids, they want money, they want smelling useless junk. But I mean, I always stopped and thought about one person, and one person is my mother. I always stopped and thought about her. I mean, most of the Christmases I had was given to me. Granted, I'm not going to rub in people's faces because then, whoever's watching this, I know who will be watching this, will be tell the big bird or the mama bird, but I really don't care. But I mean, most of the Christmases I've had, I've given a lot of stuff to my mom. I mean, granted, it was just box candy.
Somebody said you did.
But the candy,
Yeah.
That's
a good gift.
You know what our favorite kind was? Our favorite kind was the cherries. Those cherry chocolates. They only sell those on the holidays. They don't sell them.
They only sell them on the holidays.
They don't sell them.
Yeah.
And by the way, those are sweet. I don't like them very much anymore.
They have dog biscuits at the mall now.
They do?
Safe for a dog. Cherry.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Is it chocolate and cherry?
Yep.
Oh.
They make, those dog treats they make safe chocolate and stuff?
Yeah.
Now they have chocolate and cherry for doggies.
Well, that's very good. I mean, I like
only on Christmas time, like you said.
Well, that's right. They do.
I never seen it during the regular New Year's or anything. I never seen it during the year like I usually see it for dog chocolate,
I don't know.
No,
dog chocolate is good, but I mean, I'm not going to drink this.
What is it?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I'm going to drink this.
Yeah, help yourself. Yeah, like you said, you just remind me of something. I buy my dog biscuits all the time during the season. During the summer and stuff, they only have that one chocolate thing. Now they have the cherry chocolate.
But think about this, right? I mean, Peeps are my favorite. are more of my favorite for
They're
a long
another
time.
seasonal. They're not round.
Those, you know what those are good for? They're not good for Christmas. They're not good for anything else. They're only good for one holiday.
Easter.
Easter holiday. That's where they got the bunnies and they got the little those little ducks, little peeps, because
Yeah.
because the little chicks, because the little chicks say peep peep peep, you know, because that's
Yeah.
what they call them by.
That,
But
yeah, that's the only time I see them around.
you know what else is a good
But
place?
why
to-
are they around all year round?
They're now because they're seasonal holidays. You know, one time my mom gave me a seasonal thing with peeps. I ate it. I didn't like it. You know why I didn't like it?
I didn't care for it either.
Because my mouth didn't really. It depends on the season of what you know. Your mouth is so adapt to the season of what food you like, and that's what gives it the flavor.
It's like a marshmallow, right?
Well, what it is. It's sugar
I don't really care
and
for
marshmallow.
marshmallow as much anyway.
Well, no, it's sugar and marshmallow.
I don't like marshmallows that much anyway. Sometimes I do, but I never like peeps.
I stopped eating because they got
Ah.
too sweet for me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're too sweet.
I like them for that period of time.
When something's too sweet, I don't like it.
My other favorite was a lot of time. My other favorite was Three Musketeers bars. But
Or on the other hand, the sweeter the better.
oh, she eats everything I love. But
Not
you know,
sweet enough.
All right, let's say this. All right, we went to a Cityside Grill. We all had the omelet, country
You
omelet.
didn't
That's a
recognize
good one.
it.
You know what's got a country omelet? That's got scrambled like an omelet, and it's got peppers, mushrooms, and ham.
Onions.
Ham. It
Onions,
was
too.
onions, so yeah, onions,
and
and ham. And that's a good flavor then because they don't give you
They
don't
said
give
they
you
haven't
big
heard
pieces.
about it in a while.
They give you little pieces, little bite-sized pieces because they don't want to fill it up on your thing because they want to make it too heavy. I've already made a heavy omelet before. That was really heavy. I used like 12 eggs for a fat man named Frank. But with another thing that they have, it's on the menu. It says the farmer's breakfast. You know what that is? It's eggs, pancakes. Now, not just pancakes. They give you
Huge.
three pancakes. Now, I ended up eating 2 pancakes. I didn't feel good after that next day. And then, or the same day, and then I got, she got those sunny side up eggs where you dip it and the yolk comes out, and that's really good. It's kind of like a poached egg, which is the same fat in a poached egg, and toast, which is like 4 pieces of toast, and home fries, and you can either have sausages, the links or patties. If you really want to go with to make it last longer, I'd go with not the links. I'd probably go with the patties because that's probably a lot better for you than eating the links. Links are the little things like that, and the patties are like that. You know, which it saves more and it tastes probably better. Links, links I only knew for like big sausages.
And she came with the side order of bacon.
And bacon. Oh yeah, she added some bacon.
This already comes with it.
Oh, it comes with it? It comes with bacon?
It's on certain strips where she had more than it should be with it.
But also with
her portioning meals not great.
And she had minus the beans because they have a side order of beans. She didn't eat the beans because she don't want to be too gassy because if she
she's gassy enough.
Well, she eats that, she'd be going to the bathroom even more than when she's still less. You know, that's for instance, she clogs bathrooms. She clogged our bathroom.
Oh, flooded it.
Dude, she made it a mess. I cleaned it up. And my buddy's allergic to the gloves that I have, and I have a lot extra.
I got all the water off the floor though.
But he cleaned off the water. But I ended up
poop in it.
I ended up cleaning up the thing. It was terrible enough.
It looked nasty.
It was one of those horror movie scenes. I've seen someplace familiar. I'm not going to name the sources, but
imagine someone took a big tractor load of mud and dumped it all over.
It was
floor.
terrible and gross.
Shit instead.
But I'm just telling everybody this because lately everybody's been people didn't like my video that I made of some source guy because he's so big.
Wait, with the army one?
No, not that one. The other one there.
The
Happy Cabbie.
Oh, they said someone removed something else.
Oh no, they removed my Happy Cabbie. They removed it because they were upset about it or something. If you're that big a celebrity, dude, why aren't you on TV? Why aren't you on TV? And why aren't you making real money?
And if that dude hates that dude, why does he care about
And if you do not, I understand. If you guys are so upset about a video that an amateur made, you're gonna be really upset about it. Come on now. You're sitting with money, dude. You get paid from YouTube. I mean, come on now. I don't get paid from YouTube. I get paid from my other sources.
That's like an advertisement of him because people never heard of him. And if they go check him out, they watch his video, right? And he gets paid. If we didn't make that video, they won't go check him out and say, I never heard of this dude. Millions of people say, I never heard of him. Happy Cabbie. Okay, let's look him up. And when you look him up, what does he get when someone views this video?
He gets money. The man gets paid.
When someone looks up his account, money, because each visit, they get paid by each visit and how many times people visit.
Right.
So they're going to visit more.
Right, and he gets paid for what he does for his job, and I think it's very absolutely very bad, because how will you look for a job yourself, dude? Come on now. I mean, I'm not trying to say that to be angry or anything, but I'm
if you get paid by calling me red dirt by a race name because I'm an Indian.
Yeah, I'm actually going to confront this because it's been really bothering me.
You being paid by being racist? If any other job, anyone be racist like that, call me back there, where are they at? They're off the door and they don't have a job, and it goes against their record, and you go find another job and says, well, I can't hire you, sir. Why? Because you did a race hate crime. I can't hire someone that racist.
Alright, first, exactly. I understand. YouTube doesn't know this. I don't think they're going to ever know until I leak this.
Tell them.
Little incident that happened. I went to go on the website, and yeah, I've explained this in my last video. I went to the website. I saw a man named Happy Cabby. It turned out he wasn't so happy. Then he's saying to me that I asked him, would it be possible, if you could help my buddy out because his video is frozen. It was at 301 views, and clearly enough, it wasn't 301 because he's
when he got hold of it, went up.
But he started making fun of my friend, telling that he's red dirt because he's a little bit Indian, and we have the rebel flag, and he says the flag doesn't mean anything. The flag doesn't. That's not the reason why. No. The reason why is because you don't like other colors. You don't like other colors. I understand that. If you really, really care about somebody like that, and you want to help them, why don't you help them instead of not giving them everything else but the kitchen sink?
Yeah.
I mean, you really are there to help the people, not there to make fun of the people. And if you don't know how to use something, then you ask somebody, right? Isn't that what they used to say? If you don't know anything about it, you ask somebody.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? They're going to tell you. And if you say a nasty racist comment, it's calling people red dirt and calling people names and saying that they're liars and they're this,
you're a fucking
that,
piss.
and fucking
you're a fucking
this,
prick.
You're a fucking asshole. You're a fucking this. And you didn't send it.
You had to shot.
And you didn't send it on a comment on his page because you knew that someone was going to find out about it.
You say it to my personal.
You say it PMs, personal messages. We don't have this personal message anymore because we're very angry about that situation.
Yeah, we deleted it.
Because we deleted it because we thought it was nonsense.
It's garbage.
People are going to think, why are you bringing it up so? Because it's a one fact that hurts people's feelings. And you're not there to diss people. You're not there to make fun of them. You're not there. It's YouTube. It's supposed to be there for a helpful site. So, with that point said and time and done, I understand people are going to get really pissed if I say a lot more about this happy guy. But, if you got this big feud with Reverend Burns or whoever, Johnny Bravo or Jimmy Bravo, whatever the name is, then you talk to him man to man. You don't talk to him Cyberman to Cyberman. You don't make fun of him. Is that mine or yours? Oh, yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're really going to sit there and make fun of somebody, and you don't even know the person, and I live with the goddamn person, hello here, who would know more? Me. I would know. Because why? We live together. We hang out together, and we do fun things.
And that makes a third fat person to call me red dirt and stuff.
Red dirt is a very nasty thing to say to somebody. And
Spencer called me that he's fat. Happy Cabby called me he's fat. Gloria told me that she's fat.
Wow.
That's the third fat pig that called me that.
Like, I'm gonna say this. It's very wise. You need to look inside yourself before you make fun of anybody else. Because if you don't make fun of anybody else, if you do make fun of people, you have to make fun of yourself beforehand.
Yeah, and he does make fun of himself. Well, it's okay because it's by him, right? But when someone else does it, or not us, but someone else, oh God, you better watch out.
If you really care about something, it's so crazy.
And who cares if 300 pounds?
Don't worry about it, man. You do. That's why you go to the gym, dude. You go to the gym, you work out, you do what you do. And if your legs hurt you, you know why your legs hurt you? Because you're not getting enough damn exercise. You're sitting on your fat ass on your computer.
Maybe I'm a little heavy because of my medicine.
You're not fat.
People call me fat, but I lost over 50 pounds because I lowered my medicine.
Dude, you're not fat.
If I was on my medicine, I'll be like 100, about an 8 size, or maybe a little bit bigger because maybe a little bit chubbier, but I'm not even sure that big.
Oh.
I'm about 170. That's the close.
And I really don't care what weight I am.
No.
I'm probably like, I don't know now, probably like 150, probably like 160 because probably before, yeah, I was 140 because I didn't feel good for those couple of times.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to be back down to it again because
I'm high back down. I'm high a little lower than I should because when you get nasty cold, you don't eat because everything tastes like shit.
Yeah, that's why right now I'm high back to 140 again. Because, yeah, I was not 140, but I say, oh, yeah, 140. Yeah, because I didn't feel good for those couple of times.
And who wants to eat a big square, huge meal if your stomach's kind of queasy from your his nose no drip, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Who wants to eat a big meal?
And you know when your throat hurts and stuff. Yeah. But anyway, with what we're saying to you people is that you just don't make fun of people because that's wrong and hateful. And if you really got some shit to say to somebody, say it to them.
They call us bullies.
And people call us bullies, and we're not bullies. And
they're not the ones being called red dirt.
You know, people say I'm keep dragging this like a sleigh on a thing. You know, like Santa Claus. I'm not. I'm just trying to be helpful, and I'm trying to tell you that if you're willing to not make fun of people and willing to not be nasty to people and negative, just don't do it. All right. Well, this is me, and this is Twisted Glasses Guy, and I'm out, and so, whatever.